Hello, Mr. Steven. Oh, that's not gonna work. You can't see my head. Sweet. Okay, so you know what? Since it's a video, let's review the sitting positions and how you can access them. I like that pillow. Pillows under your butt are good. Okay. Your 4 sitting positions are cross-legged, side saddle, triangle, tree, right? And those are the ones we're going to be working in. So the key things to remember in all of these is that the outside edge of your foot plays a very important role in your moving. So what we're doing, sorry, take out my socks. What we're doing in all of these positions is accessing that. Okay, that's a big part. And you'll feel when you do this, it works your knees and your hips, right? That's why these things are important, right? That's why this shape is important, okay? That's what we're doing. All right, so this is the pattern that we worked on. Oh, I think you had one in here. Like you getting something under you and practicing getting in here. Like if you're out there with your feet and you can practice pulling that in, even if you gotta hold on to it to stay there, that's fine, right? You might feel like you look something like this, but once you grab these ankles or your knees, pulling with your upper body, it's like you're doing a seated row. Seated row your upper body, okay? Yeah, I think that's an important one. That action of you pulling your upper body forward is part of what we're trying to get to. So in tree, what we started doing, 2 hands to each side, right? And you can see this leg rolling, right? That's what it's doing, and it's pushing onto the foot, and that's good. I want to push back so it stays down. That's how I get the range. So instead of just letting it come up, push back. Or when you go back to the side, push with this leg to come down. And then there's this hip. Don't forget this one. See that foot rolling? That foot rolling, that turning of the hip, that's what makes this arm possible. So same thing, I can lead with this foot to roll around to the other side. Make sense? So that's what this is about. So you can do some where you hold the hips down, or some where you whip the legs around. They're all good for you. Whichever one's easiest, that's the one you do. Whichever one's hardest, that's the one that you work on. Use the easy one to get you to the hard one. Okay, I'm gonna switch positions so you can see. This is the backwards. So from tree, then we went backwards with the hands. Remember? So straight arms, fingers facing your toes, that is important. And so it's bending and looking. Bending and looking. Yeah. Doing both. I think you said you found your neck crack when you went your head back, and that's good. So then use a neck roll. Okay, when I do this neck roll, I'm using my eyes. My eyes are looking, my eyes are looking, my eyes are looking, my eyes are looking. Yeah. Can't work the head without the eyes. Didn't tell you that in phys ed class, did they? So this is shifting, shifting, looking. Okay, your skill, honestly, as you get better, it's trying to get this mass in front of this mass. So these hands being here, the purpose is so you can walk, 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 walk. Yeah, that's what you're trying to do. So you may find you're just getting here, and if you feel your back curved in this direction, push. even if you're just pushing for reps. That's all part of it. Okay, so that was one. And then we went triangle with the swinging arms. So that's swinging to stretch. Yes, I see it coming off. I don't care. I want you to practice getting both hands to the floor. Oh, sorry. Well, we did do this, but I think before we did the push-up. Yeah? Or maybe it was the push-up. Okay? Either way, like, look, see when I push myself off the ground, there's that little bounce? Notice how my elbow goes into my body? That's part of that same rolling complex. So the reason I'm asking for momentum is because it takes a certain use of your muscles and the springs to make that happen. Yeah, and just like the others, over time, I'm looking to get this chest mass at least in line with the hips. Right? That's why we did this back here. We're walking, walking, walking. Okay? You're playing to get to there. All right. Remember in between the triangles, let your knees out. Like that part's gonna feel really sore. That part that goes right down to the toes. You know, since we're here, I don't know, bro, if you can, but this is all part of it. I'm grabbing my toes and I'm spreading. I'm grabbing my toes and I'm curling. Right? I'm practicing moving the bones, the structure. Okay? I don't know, the pain, like I said, we don't do pain. So if it hurts, you don't. You just go till it does it. We're trying to get a millimeter every day. Right? You remember the foot beating? That's real. There's a chakra right there. Your grounding chakra is right in the ball of your foot. Chakras are real. Your body's real. Right? Like you're swimming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and then we went on to our back. Okay, the feet setup is important. You will have the desire to want to do stuff like this when you roll your feet. And it's really just your hips way of making it easier. So, you're going to practice heels down and rolling, keeping your feet in a spot. I'm totally okay if you do some rolls like this. See, I'm rolling my whole body over, but I'm letting my legs lead that roll. Yeah, that would be a good one for you actually. And if you did it, you would do it with your hands like this. Right? I try to keep these hands on the floor as it swings through, okay? The one we did was just pressing and pushing. And then we also did the toes. Toes, left. Toes, right. Yeah? No, maybe like this. Maybe we'll do that next time. Yeah? Don't roll up to that. You gotta roll up to something like this. We're gonna do that. Alright, I'm killing the video. You got it, Steven? I love you, bro.